So when I first looked at this hand, I didn't even notice this land was in there. But pretty sure this is just a snap keep. The question is just which land I lead on. The Temple or the Wilds. Basic Swamp Thoughtseize. What is my opponent doing? There's not usually basic swamps in that deck. Blue-black control? Blue-black control. Or Sultai. So I probably need to filter my early draws. Yeah, I need to hit the pressure before anything. I don't actually want that because of Bioblade, do I? As miserable sounding as it sounds to ship that, I don't think I want it. Yeah, it just feels wrong to do. But I'm pretty sure that 2 Seeker of the Ways is not going to win me the game here. That card might, though. My hand is not very good, though. I think I just want to get a mountain. Maybe I should have... Oh, wow. I could tap Evolving Wilds for mana that turn. I didn't even think about that line. It doesn't really change what I would have done. I just, like, is worth noting. This is getting disdainful stroked, probably. 3. Oh, downfall? 4. What just happened? Oh, silence? Well, draw 2 cards a turn for the next 4 turns or so. 3 or 4, depending on if my opponent does something. Well, I'm just gonna keep casting these cards. I think trading a Stoke for 2 Goblin tokens here is correct. So I'd have to attack twice with the... No, I think that the cards I actually get out of this are pretty huge. That's definitely correct. Yeah, 4 damage to my opponent or raise the alarm at this point. I think I'd rather have the creatures. Just run my opponent out of answers in the least amount of time possible. These, not a good set of cards my opponents are drawing. Do I extend the Seeker or the Rabble Master here? I think it's actually just the Seeker. Because if I extend the Rabble Master and my opponent plays some kind of sweeper, my board state's just like not very conducive to winning quickly. Or like resilient in any way. Yeah, like as weird as it sounds to say like it's overextending at this point of the game, most of the sweepers I feel like I'm really worried about here are like Ugin or whatever. This is kind of interesting. I'm debating if I just chain to getting a damage here and put my opponent to 8 instead of... So Perlake's going to ambush anything anyways. It's actually kind of a tight decision. Yeah, let's get in the damage here. Or force the removal spell, or just whatever. Anything that I get value out of here is pretty great. Especially because I'm anticipating a sweeper, and any exchange I can make... Like, I anticipate a sweeper. My opponent doesn't kill my creatures. I'm just going to pass. It's possible I should have just... no, I want the Stoke, because I think that if I don't have the Stoke, my opponent Ugins, that ends up very poorly for me. Do I EOT the Stoke? I think I EOT the Stoke. Especially because it looks like my opponent's setting up a dig through time this turn, and I want to constrict their blue mana. My mana is actually kind of a priority with the Outpost Siege. Do I want to slow roll this to beat Ugin? It's actually like a really interesting question. Beat Ugin, or I can play around a Pearl Lake Ancient. I think I've probably beaten Ugin anyways. So I actually like just casting Outpost Siege here. Dragons. Actually, I think now that I have the Outpost Siege on Dragons, I was actually just supposed to play the Rabble Master. So I just made this half and half plan that's actually just like kind of stupid. That said, I really don't know what my opponent's supposed to do to win this game from here besides play a Jirobai Merc Lurker. Again, because Outpost Siege does say leaves play. Or leaves the battlefield. Sorry, it's 2015, not 2003. That was pretty sweet. Don't think Stormbreath is the best in this matchup. I like all the 2-drops, though. Definitely want the Mastery. I think Sarkon's pretty good. Not 100% on that. I like, kind of like Valorous Stance is a hedge against Merc Lurker. I think that these 8 cards are by far the worst things in my deck. I want those, and I think I'd rather have a Stormbreath than the Slash, or the Wild Slash. Yeah, the Valorous Stance not only hedges against Merc Lurker or Tassiger. Oh, the Sarkon also does. Sweet. but I get to kill Tassiger, and it counters a removal spell. Or you just draw a hand of bricks and immediately ship it. Not going to get much better than this. It's like actually, this card's the outburst is way worse. This could easily get better. What am I talking about? Yeah, let's see if I can find a 2-drop. Nope. Ship it. Found a 2-drop. Play the 2-drop. I don't really feel like, It's possible I could have curved differently to play around Drown. Huh. Do I play around a Drown in Sorrow here? No, I don't think I really can here. I don't think that the lone Soulfire Grandmaster is enough pressure, or that my cards do enough as is. I guess maybe I'm supposed to get value out of the Valor stances. Oh, 4? I can beat that. That's perfectly fine. Takes 2 turns. Or my opponent just doesn't have it. It ends horribly for them. So I actually get more damage out of this by rebuy on the Stoke here. Put my opponent into a position where I think I have to do this. That seems weird and wrong, but... Oh, I'm also doing this wrong. I'm supposed to... What did I do that for? So I just sequenced that wrong because I just like watch people the GP do it wrong over and over, and I don't think anyone actually thought about it. But what you're actually supposed to do is put my opponent to that's lethal. So what I'm actually supposed to do there is put the Stoke on the stack and then activate in response. Right? Is it the next, or is that not how that card works? Is it the next time you cast? Oh, next time you cast? Oh, not the next one that resolves? Never mind. I'm wrong. Everyone else is right. And my opponent drew that. I think I just fire off the Stoke here because that's the best chance for it. If it doesn't resolve, my opponent takes 3 off the Goblins. Yeah. I was thinking that was like you could do some cool the old trick with Batterskull, Stoneforge Mystic. By old I mean like actually still very applicable in Legacy. This is not going to end well for me, this game, is it? Where you, if you are going to have, like, you have an in-play Batterskull Skull and 5 mana and a Stoneforge, that's great. You activate the Stoneforge, and then in response, activate the Batterskull Skull so that they can't just kill your Stoneforge. Excuse me, in response. Maybe I was supposed to have Storm Breaths instead of this card. Ugin. Goes to 9. Draw my card. Strike. Pretty sure I'm not winning this game. I guess by playing the Outburst, I buy myself a draw step for the Ugin ultimates, potentially. That's fine. Like I said, got my draw step. Well, opponent does have that card. We'll see if that draw step matters. It's another dig. Pretty dead if that's another dig. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe Stoke is enough action against the Merklurker that I'm supposed to just leave it in. Or not take it, leave in this many stances. Though I just don't even like Stormbreath Dragon that much here. Sure. I think I fire off both strikes on my opponent's end step. As I can draw a haste creature. I don't want to redirect. I think that I want to make my last stand here. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm good without using this other strike here. Let's do this. I do want to redirect there because I'm just going to use that for the draw step there because it doesn't actually get me anywhere. But this is almost surely getting countered. Yeah. Playing Magic Online with an Urborg in play is actually just the worst. Is this 10? It is 10. Gives me one more redraw to my third Stoke or a Sarkhan. I feel like this game is settled. Yeah, I don't want to show my opponent mastery. I think that the odds of me winning post Ugin Ultimate are effectively 0. Just going to make a very small swap based on flooding with those last game. This hand's fine. It's pretty close to a 7 with double temple anyways. I don't think I really want that card. I think I just want threats. It's kind of awkward that this hand doesn't play well at all against Bile Blight. Or not Bile Blight, Drown in Sorrow. I don't think I can afford to get Drown in Sorrow here. Is Seeker even a threat that matters? I feel like it actually is okay. Merclurk, oh, Ashiok? Sure. It's like borderline not even a card? I guess hitting a Seeker is... Did I bottom that? Oh, it's the Seeker. What am I thinking with the Ashiok? Wow. It's like, where did that... I can't really afford to think about Ashiok counters here, I don't think. Well, guess I accept defeat to a Drown in Sorrow here. If I just get drowned and then Seekered, I'm very dead. With my... all these lands. Okay. Well, that's actually beatable. What do I even do here? Just like lose everything to any spell that does anything? I think I just do this and take out the Ashiok. Yep. Maybe I was wrong to be boarding that card out when I was playing Sultai in this matchup. So I can trade Grandmaster for Ashiok effectively. I think I have to do that here. This board state is quite horrid for me. Yeah, this is probably the point where the game becomes unrecoverable. Barring a Master of the Unseen. I'm willing to extend this card here. Oh my gosh, that's such a beating. Seeker the Way lives through Drown in Sorrow? Yeah, I'm probably just getting dug here, at which point... My Ingenuity? That's actually beatable. That's just cards, that doesn't matter. Yeah. that was wrong. Anyways, just supposed to play the land because of the Stoke. Which I'll just wait the time my opponent has a prowess spell and just get to take up mana. Gosh, Ugin goes up to 9 on the first turn? What am I supposed to do about that? You know, this is dig. Then I just activate this, then fire off the Stoke. Still not a great board state. Still an exceptionally bad board state. Yeah, there's very little chance of... I guess I cast it. It's not like it gets better. Yeah. This is the worst part of control decks. At least they kill like reasonably quick on clock time in this format. Ugin. Oh, sure. Draw a billion. Silumgar the Drifting Dead. Okay. Don't think I can beat that one. Just happen. That's a Murklurker. Oh, also can't beat that one. Or probably the other 7 cards my opponent has. This is the point where I call it quits. I've seen the win condition. My opponent's at 23. It's an actually unkillable win condition. I'm good here.